And start. Okay, I can't left click it. I have to hit enter. Left mouse button to shoot. Oh. Okay. This, I don't know where it's at, but I bet you anything this is an asset kit. This is an asset flip, I bet you anything. This actually isn't bad. Get that health, get that health. So you have different rooms to explore. The door opens up when you get close to it. I don't know if there's keys or anything. Get back behind the walls. $137. I mean, would it be hard to... It probably wouldn't... The AI is not that advanced in this game. You know, when they have you in a line of sight, they fire. And you fire. There's no grenades or anything like that. Doesn't look like there's any kind of power-ups. I mean, all you have is, like, health. But, still a better game than I would expect from a developer of this nature. I'm not doing exactly good, but whatever. So then it just restarts you. No end game, no game over, anything like that. It just automatically... This feels like an asset kit that wasn't finished, and again, a base game. This is better than the Game Guru game, for sure. I'll have to check the price on this game in a minute. This one might even be more expensive than 99 cents, I don't know. This feels like a Unity game. This feels like a Unity asset kit. Is what it feels like. Not even pointing at the guys correctly. I mean, the best way to do it is probably to put your mouse cursor right in the guy. Yeah. That's the best way to do it. Just put your mouse cursor right in the target. Alright. 300 health. Not a bad game here, guys. This isn't absolutely horrible. I mean, yeah, it feels like it's incomplete, though. It feels like you need probably different guns to pick up, grenades to pick up. You know, you obviously need a game over kind of screen. You need high scores. You need, you know, you need some kind of options and stuff like that. This game doesn't have any of that. I bet you anything that this is an asset flip. This feels like it's way too good to be something this guy actually made. It's an incomplete game, though. I mean, for what's there, it's not terrible. Walls and dead, but it's still incomplete for sure. Yeah, it's $1.99. And like I say, just Saturday when I reviewed Plane War, all these games were coming up under SovKey. This is one of his 5 new developer names that he's come up with. $1.99. No reviews yet, but no warning from any courier or anything like that. This is an asset flip, but it feels like an asset flip to me. I've reviewed a lot of asset flips and stuff like that, and usually if you get a game that feels incomplete, like feels like there's not enough to it, like there's not, you know, even a game over, there's not enough power-ups and stuff like that, it feels like just kind of a base game, which this game does, and if the game seems like it's almost too good for the price, it seems like 90 or even more percent of the time, 90+% of the time, it's an asset flip. And this game has all the red flags for being an asset flip. I don't think this developer made this. I think he bought this on a Unity store or some store. I think it's a Unity asset kit that he purchased somewhere, and then he flipped over without any work at all. He just changed the name of the game and called it his own. I bet you anything that this is an asset flip. Yeah, it's serious deja vu. I mean, like I said, if a game feels like it's incomplete and it's missing basic fundamentals that you would expect in a game like this, and it almost feels like the price is too low for the kind of gameplay that you get, then, for example, guys, Abscond here, this is a different developer, so please don't get them confused, but this is a completely different developer. I believe he's also out of Russia as well, though. But this is a game I played initially when it launched back in December. And this is a game here that's actually quite a bit of fun. This game here, I don't know if you saw me review it, I don't know, but you avoid the red things, you go around, pick these white things up, and this game's only 99 cents. And it's actually quite a bit of fun. And this is like an $8 or $15 or something like that. It's not a very expensive asset kit on Unity. It's a mobile game, and this guy just bought the kit and flipped it over onto Steam without any effort at all, and called it a new name. This guy basically did no work at all. But it's a fun game, and like I said, if this was something this developer had really made himself, he probably would have been asking more than 99 cents for it. And this is why I say if a game feels like it's kind of incomplete, like this game is missing some basic fundamentals just like the other game, and it feels like a game is, you know, actually kind of fun, it should probably be priced more than it is. A lot of times, not always, but a lot of times, those are big red flags for the game being an asset kit. And this one right here is definitely an asset kit over on the Unity store. And I think I pointed that out. Yeah. So, yep. I pointed it out, I gave it a negative review, and I showed that it is an asset flip right here. See? Mobile game, 14 bucks. Yeah, I knew it wasn't that expensive, called The Void. Exact same game. But it's a pretty fun little game, you know? So it's hard to tell people to not support the guy with 99 cents, but the problem is this guy didn't do any work. He didn't create the game. He's actually stealing this game from this developer and then calling it his own. And that's the bad thing about 100% asset flips. If the guy had done some kind of work and changed the colors or changed the textures or adding something new to the game to make it his own, then absolutely, I'd be oh, no problem, dude. You know, absolutely. So if he had bought this and changed it and made it his own in some way, then I'd have no problem with it. But when he buys this and just flips everything over to Steam without doing any work, and all he does is change the name, then that's when I have a problem. It's like a 100% asset flip. He's doing nothing himself and taking all the credit and all the monetary compensation. And that's when it's bad.